Hey guys, what's up? Beast from Beast Toys here coming at you. Gonna do an opening of a Target exclusive Steeler and short fuse. Just got this in literally an hour ago. UPS just showed up. So, gonna check him out. Actually, I got something else today that I was shocked to get. I wasn't ready for. Surprise. I did find out it was coming a couple days ago. Got the Return of the Jedi Retro Collection 6-pack from EE. That was the one that's, well, if you go looking for it right now, you're going to cost you about 150 to 200, something like that, 175. Anyway, EE had them, 72 bucks. I pre-ordered one months ago, and out of the blue the other day, three days ago, said shipped. I was like, holy crap. I was like, I didn't know that was coming yet. I didn't know when it was coming, actually, but anyway, came with this. Do a video of that another time. So anyway, yeah, I got this. Did check out, somebody posted a picture of the mortar with the blast effect, saying that the blast effect would not hold the mortar, was too heavy. I don't know, we'll see. We'll check it out in a minute. And here we go. So, oh, these crafty 2-packs, they're Hasbro want to get you on. Let's just double up and then up the price a couple of bucks, right? Yeah, I mean, essentially, when you think about it, you've been paying $27.99 or 27 bucks, 27.5 for a while when they do these 2-packs, $54.99 Target. I mean, essentially, you have, if you've bought them, if you're me, like me, and I have, Diver 2-pack, this, I'm not so sure. I think the Low Light and all those 2-packs, $54.99 at Walmart too. So essentially, yeah, they're getting you. They're saying, we've got all these accessories and 2 figures. Sure you do, Hasbro. Yeah, I mean, you do, but it just gets to be a lot. So at any rate, I think I've checked my pre-orders. I'm down to very few, so my feelings are not hurt, and that's everything. Almost everything I've got left, other than the latest retro, and then the latest wave they put up. Obviously, I think that's about all I got left anyway. I got a handful of others. Just got my retro bats. Just did a video before this, so if you want to check those out. I'm not gonna lie, not much to see. Updated color, nicer look. However, if you bought the original, you got it already, essentially. So, that being said, just throwing that at you, folks, just throwing that at you. Let's start getting things out. Uzi, silencer, got a pistol, that's going to go in the holster, obviously. Blast effects all over the place. Love them gun blast effects. These are, you're going to laugh when I tell you, these are the same as the Viper, and I think Valkyries had most of these too. Well, and that's fine. I don't mind. I'm kind of, and then the great part, I'm kind of okay with them, is what I was saying, but the okay part is too, is when I actually better get my knife out. When you think about it, they give you, I'm looking at 2, 4, 6, 9 options. You only have 2 guys with one gun apiece they can use. So that's the cool part, is you can use these on lots of other weapons. So I will give them that. Essentially, you're giving out extra stuff. So my assumption is I'm getting my green shirt retros are coming. They are in the mail. DHL, right? Remember somebody posted what it was, Nemesis Immortal. I love telling this. I got it somewhere. I think it's on my Pinterest page. A blind guy with the stick, and it says DHL with Nemesis and Sir, I love that meme. It was great. Anyway, so DHL, but actually DHL got my bats here. That's the fastest they ever came. It took about 4 or 5 days, I think. I wasn't even supposed to get them. I got them yesterday. Wasn't even supposed to get them till the end of the week. So that's a first. I'm really shocked on that one. Here is short fuse so far. But yeah, I feel like the green shirt guy, color-wise, might be off a little bit. But I think it'll be more of this Steelers. I'll show that here in a second. More of the look on Steeler will be I think your green shirt color all the way top to bottom. I wouldn't be surprised if this is damn near the same mold that your green shirt will be. I don't know. I'll find out at the end of the week. Actually, I think next week, according to DHL. So we'll see. Maybe they'll go fast. The good part for me here, your Steeler just got what is that on the sleeve? Patch, right? Or a pouch. I think it's supposed to be like a pouch of some sort. The good part is that I like some of his weapons, the way they dolled it up. I don't know that I like, this is one thing someone complained about, the oversized knife sheath on this ankle. Yeah, I'm kind of on that one too a little bit. I don't know that that was the right call. We'll see. So, got some knives. Speaking of, there's his knife, I believe. Well, seems to freeze. Oh my gosh, I just bent that knife so bad. Gummy. Super, super gummy. That's the downside. I don't know what they're doing these days with their weapons. I don't know. There's glasses, so be careful. I think they're short fuses, I believe. And here's a piece of something. I think that's how you carry the mortar on its back, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Now, what I was gonna say is that's a FNFAL, I believe, like on Call of Duty, I think. I like the wrap. That's cool. That's definitely got a Call of Duty feel to it. Pistol handle has a nice wrap. Looks like a Desert Eagle with the laser sight. Definitely digging that. I don't know who goes with who, to be honest with you. They got short fuse with the Uzi on his hip. Yeah, that makes sense. His holster looks big. I'll show that off in a minute. Ooh, I forgot to bend his knee joints. I always do that. I know if you watch me all the time, you're probably like, dude, you constantly always bend their knee joints. I don't know. I want to make sure they're not super, super, super snug, and I want to make sure they're movable before I do anything else with them. That's my main reason. Yeah, the knife sheath on the legs, it doesn't stay up very well. Just to let you know, it's kind of half-ass on there, if you ask me. All right, well, this Desert Eagle can go in there. Fits fine. Like I said, I like his gun options though. Pretty cool. But yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that thing falling out of the lady so much. Yeah, someone talked about the glasses. These glasses here on, I think they go on short fuse, I believe. Talking about how they don't fit him super great because of the helmet. So you gotta put that helmet on, and then you put that on, and it doesn't fit perfectly. That was another complaint somebody had made a comment on. I guess essentially I can put those in the in my baggie that I put my extras in. All right, so another complaint, they said the mouthpiece doesn't quite cover, it's up by the nose. Yeah, kind of. I'll show you what I got with him. I mean, do you have the nose fill there, or the speaker piece? Yeah, I kind of get that too. I do like this gun though. I like that gun a lot. I'm telling you, FNFAL. I did not like that gun in Call of Duty, by the way. That's a semi, and I don't like semis. I'm a fully auto, guns blazing when I played. I don't play it anymore. I haven't played that in forever. I think it's the longest streak I've ever went without playing a Call of Duty. I bet I haven't played Call of Duty in 2 or 3 years now. I just don't play them anymore. Play other stuff. Mass Effect's my favorite, so I'll stick with that. Yeah, so I think the idea with this mortar is one of these blast effects here, like this. It does fit the bill, and yet it will be flimsy, I assure you. Yeah. You can put it, it looks a little more when you put it, well, this is the not so fun part. How do you open this thing? Oh, always something, huh? What do they got? Does that come off? Yeah, it comes off. You can set it down. Okay, well, mine's warped a little bit. This comes off. You pull it off the bottom, put it on the bottom, and it stands that way. I believe that's what it looks like to me. Mine's warped. I'm not gonna lie. Mine leans a little bit. Yeah. Well, there it is. And then you can put it in here. And you want to turn your eyepiece. There's an eyepiece for the mortar right here, your scope. You want to turn that back because you won't be shooting. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. You can kind of set it up. If you lean it down a little bit, it works. I don't know. I feel like this isn't necessarily what this was meant for. You can get it. It does bend. It's not as heavy. I get what that guy was saying, but at the same time, I don't know if these are the right blast effects that you want. I don't know that. I'm wondering if these were for that. I don't know. Well, and the other part of this is, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what you do with this thing. Did I miss something? I feel like I'm missing something. Did I get everything out of there? I don't even know what to use this piece for. It's sitting to the side in the picture. Just sitting over there out of the way, but it's got a backpack piece, so you can put it on there. I think it's to carry the mortar, but I'm gonna take that out, put the mortar and shell in, and then attach it on there. And you can attach it to his back if you want. Yeah, then we got, it says put the glasses on, put the helmet on. There he is with his glasses. Yeah, and this looks like a regular dude. Yeah, it says this is difficult to do with this helmet. I can believe that. Yeah, then they just fall right off. I guess you can try to weasel them through the helmet. Yeah, see, they said their mouthpiece was up by the nose. Mine's not really. It's close, but not. It works. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know. You're probably better off just to put that. There's his knife sheath. There is a, oh, this, I get one thing too. Shovel goes up here. There's a, oh, well, no, I thought it did. This is a little too big. I thought maybe the shovel piece went, there's a little square piece. See the square notch right here? I was thinking that's where that went, but the square notch on my shovel does not look big enough, maybe? Yeah, let's take this off and check. I'd have to put it down. It doesn't act like it wants to go in there. I don't feel like I can. I don't know if you want to carry it this way. Kind of, yeah, kind of. I guess I can put that back on the way it was. Try it this way. Keep that mortar shell, I'd say, in there if I can. Okay, yeah, I can kind of gear him up this way. Yeah, you can gear him. My shovel didn't have a great square peg to put on there, peg hole to put on there. So just an FYI. My silencer will have to come off to put him in here. So essentially we're down to pistol, and he doesn't have a holster for his pistol. It shows him holding it in his hand. So essentially, here's what I would suggest. Put pistol in hand, and I'm trying to get that finger in there. I can get it. Pistol in hand. He's packing the armor buster, and my foot on this one's pretty loose. That's the only worry I've got. I'm kind of concerned. He stands. Not great, but he stands. Okay, so I'm left with blast effects and glasses and this gun. I could put it around Steeler maybe. Ooh, well, I say that, and that piece falls out. Not perfect. Well, I mean, some minor issues here, but you know, typical with the Joe piece. There's pieces that don't fit, so you need a Ziploc bag. Well, there's not much more I can do different. I don't feel like I'm kind of disappointed with the glasses. I agree. You can try to squeeze them in. The guy's like, you can't really get them in there. Not really. Trying to kind of wiggle them on Steeler, but he's not the one that's supposed to wear them. So essentially, you're without. I really thought that was Steeler's mask. I feel like it's backwards. Whatever. I feel like it is. Based off the cartoon, I thought Steeler had the mask that had to square it off. Well, at any rate, here's your 181s. Pretty cool. It's nice to get these. We're getting closer to the original 13. I know they say they're going to keep going. I can tell you one thing for me personally. I think when that line hits, we start hitting the 90s stuff, I'm probably, other than Cesspool and, you know, those toxic dudes, I might get in for those, but other than that, I'll probably not go that far. I did get the Ninja. Man, this thing's on there good. Holy crap, it's on there real good. I did get the Ninja Force stuff. I did get the 2-pack, but again, I'm not really into the whole 90s Ninja Force theme and all that jazz. But at any rate, well, there you go, guys. There's your 181 2-pack. Again, it's nice to have these figures. We're getting closer to the end of the original 13. We got Zap coming. Flash's name only, right? I think that's what was said. So then we got a Grand Slam, and someone says that should be an easy fix or easy make if they want to use the same mold, maybe as Flash. But after that, yeah, we're pretty good. We're building an army to fight Cobra on the other side. So there you have it. All right, guys, there's your Target exclusive. Good luck. Hope you get one. Don't overpay. Whatever you do, I think you know, lately the Target sets have been plentiful. I can still get the torpedo set. I think people get the FOMO after watching Pulse sell out quickly, and I think Pulse limits their quantities quite a bit on some things, especially opposite exclusives or others exclusives, I guess would be the way to say it, like your Target and your Walmart. You can't find a Ghost Viper, and you can't find this set and a couple other things on there, but when you go to the websites, Walmart's, and I got Ghost Viper, I got 5 now, and that's expensive. Those are $60 a pop. I'm hoping at some point I find some later on, maybe 1 or 2 more down the road, half or less off. So this guy, I don't know, you may or may not get him excuse me, any cheaper, but I think you'll definitely be able to find him in store here sooner than later. He's coming out, I think, actually Sunday. I feel like today's Sunday because Veterans Day and I was off, but I think Sunday you'll find him, or that's when they started popping in stores, the 9th. So I think they're available if your store gets it. If not, good luck. Maybe you'll get lucky and grab one. Pulse is a little higher. They're $62.99. I had them pre-ordered on there. Thank God I got those canceled. I'm so glad Target said they were shipping because I was hesitant. Their ship dates were identical. And I was like, ooh, not good. I don't want to overpay and get pulses and then be like, ooh, well, could have got it at Target, but I just didn't wait. So patience paid off on this case. All right, well, anyway, there you go, guys. Give her a thumbs up and subscribe. You want to get notifications of my video reviews. And as always, guys, with the Steeler and Short Fuse 2-pack, thanks for watching. I'm Beast and Beast Toys. We'll see you.